What would happen if someone you thought you could trust betrayed you? What would you do if that person took everything? Your blood. What if they did it consciously, dispassionately? And what if that person was in a position of power? Power and control like the law. What if that person was the law? What if that person took everything you had, your blood, so that there was nothing left? Would you fold? Would you take the path of least resistance? Or would you begin again after delete? The dispassion of Michael sits at the head of the table and sets the wheels in motion. He was painted and repainted over many hours until the work anchored itself around a form. And from that anchor, no matter how hard I pushed to see how much more the painting could reveal about its subject, the work kept coming back on itself, back to the dispassion of Michael. And then come the lackeys, keen like wolves, servile like dogs to do his work, remitted to serve the innocents, remiss in their duty under his crook. And all the while, my job? To paint their bloody tongues with the words of this deception. And then the panic, the darting eyes and skittish limbs, the dizzying maze of invented truths inviting this collusion, supporting the aside that there are two sides to every story. And all for what? To escape an imagined past, for a ticket to anywhere. But what of the innocents? According to the script, Control-Alt-Delete was played out for their benefit. So some window dressing is done in the name of the law, and then it's all signed off, done and dusted, and Michael is home in time for tea. But I'll speak a prophecy ere I go. When priests are more in word than matter, when brewers mar their malt with water, when nobles are their tailors' tutors, no heretics burned, but wenches' suitors. When every case in law is right, no squire in debt, nor no poor knight. When slanders do not live in tongues, nor cut purses come not to throngs. When usurers tell their gold in the field, and bawds and whores do churches build, then shall the realm of Albion come to great confusion. Then comes the time who live to see it, that going shall be used with feet.